level training is what is going to be happening through the Kumbh Mela that is going to be happening. Through this, we're going to be receiving direct guidance and various different sessions where each and every one of you who are becoming part of the Member of Parliament of Kailasa, which is part of the Rajya Sabha of Kailasa, will get to experience and will have direct privileges. So there are going to be various levels of sabhas within the Hindu Parliament, of which two things that we want to cover with every one of you today is and the Chit Sabha. The Rajya Sabha is where one of you who are ready to stick your neck out for all of them and make it happen. Get on the job, get the work done, and spend your time and life making it happen. All of you will be a privilege as the members of the Hindu Parliament, Sabha of the Hindu Parliament, and all the Sarvajñapita Yajamata manifestors, all of you will be a Chit Sabha, where you will get the privileges for various major different policies that will be in the various branches of Kailasa. And the separate set of voting rights, and the Chit Sabha members set of voting rights. So we'll be sharing further details about one of you as we go down through the day today. And towards becoming part of Kailasa, as we all know, announced the sovereign locations. Kailasa has multiple sovereign locations and autonomous territories and sovereign territories. And in many of these autonomous territories, we already have a functional government. The government is already functioning, and a lot of Adinavasis, new guys, all of you signing up who have already started living, moving to our and residing there. So today we want to share you about how you can become part of the Parliament of Kailasa and how just if you are interested and if you want to become part of the government, it is open for each and every one of you. All we're going to be sharing the details further as we continue now. Sorry, go ahead.
I just wanted to add, it, you know, Shivasena program, right, where the direct training on how you can impact Hindu rules and regulations and how to implement them, right? The right cognition, the understanding to be Hindu, what it means to Sanatana Hindu Dharma is all about. And each of these structures that every one of us, those who are born Hindus and those who have adopted Hinduism as their life, this is an opportunity to get to the depths of the knowledge and the context. Sky is not the limit. There is so much that can be accomplished. Empowered, knowing that you are able to make a difference by being part of the guidelines, the rules, and the way things are streamlined out for people. Rajya Sabha membership is all about. It is about you through taking on a responsible role in the communities and society that's around us, right? You get to manage, you get to impart that knowledge, you get to share the right cognitions that are needed for them to develop their lives. This is all about. It gives us the strength to make
Very point in time when there is a dire need for the Hindu for what is ours. We'll be sharing with every one of you some of the statistics of what with regards to the entire Hindu population around the world, and it is a need, it is a crisis for every one of us to stand up, the change, to become part of this great revival of Kailasa. Swamiji has already done as the first sovereign nation for Hindus, and now it is part of it, to become a part of it and to take the responsibility. So I'd like to now share with each and every one of you. Will be sharing about the Kumbh Mela, because it is through this Kumbh Mela the first who are becoming part of the Hindu Parliament of Kailasa. It is through of us are going to get trained. All of us are going to receive the direct personal guidance from the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism to part of the Hindu Parliament of Kailasa. So we'd like to now go ahead and share with each and every one. And when we look at the history of Kumbh Mela, huge and a very ancient history. When we look at the history of Kumbh Mela, conducted over the last many thousands of years, started during the churning of the Milky Ocean. When the churning of the Milky Ocean had begun, right? The Devas and the Asuras bought the Milky Ocean for the pot of nectar, the nectar of immortality. Pot after the churning, when the pot came up, at that time there was a fight where and take it. So during that entire war, 4 drops of nectar actually fell, and they fell in 4 different places, which is Hari and Prayag. It is these 4 places in India that dropped. The nectar drops had fallen. Years. Every 3 years, that same cause alignment happens. I want all of you to understand all of this is not just myth. It is actually the constellations, whatever were the planetary positions during which the Amrita, the Earth, those same planetary positions come in. If the drops of nectar fell in each of those 4 places, and the very planet itself is conducive for that supercontinent and to manifest in each and every one of our life. So this 5, we are going to be having the Kumbh Mela in Prayag is going to be one of the largest gatherings, 500 million people who are going to be coming for the Kumbh Mela. We are also going to be organizing this around the world. Kumbh Mela is actually the most ancient, largest, and most around the world. In across all religions, not just in Hinduism, thousands of years, millions of enlightened masters, millions of converged on this particular day when the Amrita, when during the dropped into the ocean, the dip, all the Hindu dip in the rivers of Prayag. So during that energy builds up to manifest in each and every one of. We have hundreds of thousands of Naga sadhus and of course the incarnation himself, Bhagavan himself, who is energizing the entire period in time. All the deities of various incarnations, gods and goddesses, all of them are actually brought and kept in the water in time. And all of us, when we take the dip in that complete powerful transformation and a powerful way for a superconscious breakthrough to happen. In fact, like even when we look at science, even a decade before, if you look at it, some Dr. Masaru Emoto, and when he did his research on where he actually placed cups of water in that he actually wrote good words and positive words on the same water. And in some, he wrote positive words like enlightenment and like those positive words. He had written negative emotions and negative words like anger. And every day he would just go and spend reciting the same word in front of the water. And across all the glasses of water, whatever was the word here. And you will see that when he saw it under the microscope, all the words or the positive words that were attached to it had beautiful colors. The words which had negative emotions attached with it. If just one person's word in one word can make so much of a difference, just imagine that all of us will be receiving, especially during incarnation himself, when Swamiji himself energizes. It is the greatest happening ever. It is the greatest happening and you can ever be a part of. And when we look at the ritual aspect of the Kumbh Mela, there is the which has the sacred relics of Kapila Mahamuni. Kapila the Maham is actually the founder and the reviver of the which the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is the 1008th Mahamandaleshwar, who established this tradition. And his dipped into the river at this same time. And it is Swamiji was coronated as the 1008th Mahamandaleshwar of the Mahanirvani Akhada as back in 2007. And it is the Mahanirvani the Kumbh Mela in Prayag for over the last 3,000 plus years. The complete rites, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has the complete organize the Kumbh Mela this time in India. Swamiji very first time organized Kumbh Mela in 2005, 2006. And since the entire Kumbh Mela, it's I'd like to invite Mukti Kama to share a few more words about the experiences of Swamiji in the US, the very first time.
Various mutts and adinams globally, and set up the Grand Kumbh Mela in LA, and the whole energy of what one during Kumbh Mela, he made sure that people completely. So what happened was there was a lot of weather, which is the ceremonial bathing of the deities, to the were done to energize the water, to energize, to have each one come, bring their deities from there to come and dip that the grand big pool that was of having an avatar. There, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, brought together as a layperson when I was at that time is bringing the energy to that space. It is inviting all the divine, entities to come. And so when each one who comes there with that intention of being blessed, you get to experience what it means to stand in front of God, blessing. And that is exactly what had happened. And what it was also, right? When so many different temples and all heads of so many, places came together, it meant unity. It meant oneness. The auspicious, it brings peace and harmony, and it brings this element for the betterment of the world. Statement was actually experienced by everybody when Swamiji in 2007. And even today, there are people who experience and what they have gone through at that time. It is something that is very personal. And the way it brings, like I said, space of oneness. Every human being, every organization, knowing for the betterment of humanity. And that was the statement. And we are so proud that we have been a part of more of them. And we look forward to doing the same. But today we stand in front of everybody as a nation of Kailasa, the only Hindu Kumbh Mela, and the energy to each and every being. And I think that is something absolutely not to be missed.
And in fact, all of you, if you have missed the Kumbh Mela in the US, Kumbh Mela in India, whether it is the Ujjain, which was the last one in India, previous one in India that we had celebrated, or the Nasik before that, or the Prayag, of these Kumbh Melas, especially the Simhastha Kumbh Mela that took place the previous years. So that was a massive program that was conducted. Literally, when we even look at the people who were there, we had over 10,000 people within our camps, and we had over 100,000 every single day. You can look at some of the photographs that we are showing all of you. Program. In fact, we had over 200. It's more like a day zero. It's called as the Peshwai, which is the procession, the parade entrance of the the enlightened masters. And so at that time, we had literally 200 temple procession deities, the what we call as the rathas, that were organized over. We had organized, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism had organized, and it was a celebration like none. It was an extremely powerful, inspiring event and a large scale event. On scale program, which was the Shuddhadvaitam, 5,000 delegates who were there, and another 5,000 people who were all complete, who were there in our camp, preparing continuously and serving the people. 100 countries who had joined, and every single person, over one was blessed by the Supreme Prasadam. 24/7, day and night, which is the serving of the free food, and over 15 million 45 days. Please understand, 15 million free 45 days. And we had the free medical camp. We had days during this period in time with grand rituals, the best, bringing the glory of Hinduism to the entire world, showing the glory, true tradition of Hinduism to the entire world. Period in time when we had showcased the Parameshwar Shakti to the entire world to show what really Hinduism is, one of us are capable of. So it is this historical are now going to once again celebrate and around the world, which is going to be around the world. We are Los Angeles, California, where that is where the major event is going. Year-old legacy of organizing Kumbh Mela, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, a grand and the first ever Kumbh Mela that is going to be conducted by a last many thousand years. Please listen carefully. Receiving, after we have established Kailasa, after the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has established, this Kumbh Mela is going to be marking history. You who are going to become part of Kailasa are actually going to become part of not just organizing Kumbh Mela, batch of the Rajya Sabha members of the Kumbh Mela by becoming part of the celebrations and the organizing. 2006, when the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism conducted in California, you can see the photographs where literally countless hours, day and night, preparing and bringing tradition to the entire world, all the way from energizing, training individuals on how to carry, how to lead. Every single thing was personally taught, guided by the Supreme. And of course, bringing together the Hindu leaders from various states, and all of them gathering together to do the Yatra Kumbh Mela. This time with a vision of 100,000 Hindus. This Kumbh Mela. So the Kumbh Mela itself, if you look at the dates, and goes all the way till February 28th, 26th. So it goes all the way till Shivratri. And during this period in time, there are going to where each of these Snan dates is where the and we are going to be having the large scale period in time. The Paramashiva Sena itself is the program December 10th to January 10th. And all those who are ready and who want to take this jump and be a part of the Hindu parliament. The first and foremost for each to Los Angeles, California. If you're out of India, travel to Los period in time. So the preparation period itself is from December 10th to 43 days of celebration itself will be there starting from January. So this 1 month of the preparation, which is from December 10th, every one of you who are ready to take this jump, take your time off from everything else, from your relationships, from everything. And all of you will now receive the opportunity, will be of the Rajya Sabha of the Hindu Parliament of Kailasa. For each and every one of you on the screen, it is e-citizen US Kumbh. US KUM is projected for all of you on the screen. You can go ahead and sign up. The it is absolutely free of cost. You just need to come over. You need to take care of your and served by us. You just need to take care of your accommodation, organizing. Be part of Paramashiva Sena. Be part of the Hindu government of Kailasa. And it's going to be officially awarded the recognition as the part of the Rajya Sabha of Kailasa. Muktikama, would you like to add something over here?
In the center here, we will be having the Paramashiva Sena program. The space ecosystem is a very to experience the camaraderie. You get to experience being supported and people who are also on a similar, and especially being guided by an avatar, guided by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. There is absolutely no words of fulfillment that is coming your way. And the only thing, yes, I want to be a part of it. The moment you seek it out, then the Supreme Pontiff of form of divinity that you look up to will ensure that take that step to say yes and to come over, and then everything
Yes, ma. And just like how Muktikama was sharing, event that is going to be happening in Los Angeles, California, is it is one main event that is going to be happening that is going to go down of you. Whether you're seeking for breakthrough in your career, whether you relationships, in health, anything that you want, this is so many of us have actually experienced those December programs with Bhagavan, where Bhagavan the flagship programs of Kailasa. This December, the program where every one of us are not just going to have the spiritual, but Swamiji is taking it to the next level, where all of you can also comment and part of the nation of Kailasa. So it's that we are speaking. And those of you who are in some part of this Kumbh Mela and want to become part of Kailasa, so what you can do is you can sign you on the screen, which is e-citizen. And the requirement for those in India are to take 3 months off and February. So all these 3 months, those of you and give your life for the preparations and for the celebration, you will also become part of the Rajya Sabha of Kailasa. The requirements are where you take 1 month off from December 10th to LA and be part of the program, attending the Parameshiva Sen. All of you from outside India, all of you can be a part there of the Rajya Sabha of Kailasa. The requirement is for you to take 3 months off, December and February, and go to Kashi, where we have and become a volunteer there and contribute. So these are the two different requirements, and those of you of the US Kumbh Mela can /US Kumbh, and those of you who want to experience and are ready to take 3 months of your life and dedicate it ecitizen.info/Kumbh. And it is to experience that ultimate super consciousness that each and every one of us are taking. And in fact, when it comes to the part about, we also have the Lok Sabha who want to be a part of the Lok Sabha. Are the Lok Sabha is basically all the other Hindu communities and Hindus who are around the world and who want to be a part of this gathering of this will also be awarded Lok Sabha, Lok Sabha of the Hindu Parliament. So the Rajya Sabha will have the right to nominate the Lok Sabha members. All of you will actually receive privileged separate voting for various administrative governances that will be taking place. And you will all get to be part of the decision making body. So that is the most important thing that I want to also share with each and every one of you. We are government. We are a nation. One thing that I wanted to share with every one of you. So make sure that you're joining and where you train to become part of the Hindu Parliament, December 10th, all the way till January 10th, 2024. I'd like to take a few question and answers. We have a few frequently asked questions. Those few questions. Those of you also who are around and you have any messages and post it in the chat, we'll attend it for you. Yes. So we about the celebrations that we are planning in Los Angeles. Maybe Muktikama, you can go ahead. Events when it is going to be happening.
Every Hindu organization, we're going to reach out to every temple on the ground saying everybody is welcome to be a part of this. When Kumbh Mela starts, which is from the way to the 26th of February, there are very unique special days that are considered to be on, and some of them are auspicious festivals. The first one is Shankranti and Pongal. We're going to be conducting a lot of we'll be conducting the Shankranti. Is also going to be the first Snan date. The exact details of each and every date, what time, in which location, will actually be. The last day is going to be Shivaratri. So on that day is going to be a grand celebration where we offer multiple snans or Shiva, and that'll be one. What we are doing is we would love to have participants across the world. So once we are actually doing that, centers and temples and others be celebrating Kumbh Mela in those locations on the of Kumbh Mela. Maharaj, would you be able to share the dates, the main dates?
The sure. Dates also with all of you in a short while.
And the main date, the grand celebration outside of India, is going to be Sunday, February 2nd. We are looking to have the procession. We're looking to have so many auspicious happenings, such as the Abhishekams, the Homa, cultural events. We're going to be having the procession where we will be dipping the deities in the water, touch the water and sprinkle on themselves. So there is a lot that means Snan date, which is going to be February 2nd in 3rd February in India. As it is happening in India on the 3rd of February, we will be having it here on. This is the big day where we are inviting every part of this celebration and come and experience the multitude of people and the joy of everybody. So we have multiple opportunities both in various adinams and temples and centers across the world. Huge one that is happening both in Prayag as well as in 3rd of February. So please flights, please plan your stay. We are looking forward to this grand celebration. You will experience all about.
And at the same time, is also a dire need for each and every one of us. The rate at which the happening, the rate at which the next generation around the world that is being completely Hinduism, converted to other religions is sorry. In fact, the Hindu music always tries to project that, oh, Hindu youth were died, deceased, but there is no specific reason to say why. And the truth is that the Hindu music and the Hindu phobic media does to know the truth. That is the fact. And if we just look at some on the screen, just between 29 172 Hindu students have died in Canada. And the Hindu phobic and Hindu music media will never tell you what is the real reason. They will give you various reasons telling they are unknown reasons. And the true targeted attack. Even in the United States, just in 2020, over 100 plus Hindu students have died during this. So the alarming rate at which we are, the alarming rate at which Hinduism is being attacked, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism himself has faced persecution just for standing each and every one of us to call what is Hinduism as our. None of us would exist today and call and be proud of being Hindus. There's so much of attack that is going. All of us think, oh, it is somebody else's problem. It is somebody else who's going to fix it. Is not going to fix it. It is each and every one of us who need to take this responsibility. For example, in the South India, when we look at Hindu mutts were destroyed just when the British government, just in Tamil Nadu, not one Madhadipati. It was only one from the Tondai Mandala Sannidhanam who actually fasted to death. Or a Brahmin at that point in time stood up. The tradition is destroyed. We need to understand and we need to were committed earlier. Lethargic Hindus who are the reason for the degeneration of Hinduism. All the greatest gifts that we have received in our life. But when the Hindu tradition is, nobody else is going to do it. Even when we take in other countries, for example, in came and invaded Sri Lanka at that point in time, all the Hindu temples, not even one was left. All the Hindu temples were vandalized. Every temple that we are looking at today in Sri Lanka is recently built because everything was completely wiped out. And at that point in time, again, the same responsibility who were tasked with the never protected. But on the contrary, when we look at right now, it is the exact same. And the next generation of Hindus are gone. That is the truth. In this generation, where modernization and choices are so much, is not just not being a living tradition. No, the next generation Hindus don't want to associate themselves with the fact. Maybe Muktikama, you can throw a little more light in this, especially how the next generation is completely out of Hinduism, themselves with Hinduism anymore.
Really critical issues that has been going on here. The false narrative, if I can say that, right? The false narrative of Hinduism. It has been how a convoluted way of explanation of what is something ancient that does not apply to life today. Children that are in schools and other in colleges are actually being ridiculed. Hinduism is with the wrong ideas that people have. So in the process, what happens is looking at, not associate, wondering why is it even there? Why do their parents follow it? Or why should they follow it when it has nothing? Understand that this is coming a foundation. What the Supreme Court of Hinduism ensure that the youth are not lost. The youth right cognitions, and based on which they understand how they can stand strongly and say, I am a Hindu and I am proud of heritage teaches me to be the best that I can be and to be the person that I want to be. All about. And what we are looking to do under the guidance of is to bring the Shastras, which are the Vedas, the Bhagavad Gita, so many of these scriptures that actually share immense the foundation of life. And when this is given, youth will be empowered to stand. And this is very, very important. It has come to a critical phase where there is due knowledge. Hindus are being attacked. Hindus are ridiculed and them. And I think it's time we stood up to it. We stood up against it. The world on how powerful Sanatana Hindu Dharma is. Not just in the ancient times, but right now today. Of life, it is meant to show you how to express your right and to be successful, whether it is in your profession, your relationships, whether it is how you feel comfortable and strong. Everything starts from within. This foundation is right cognition of Hinduism, and you should feel as a Hindu, and that comes with the understanding of. And this is what will happen whether you come for Kumbh Mela, that are there on Nityananda Hindu University, whether you attend each and every aspect, or if you come and spend systems that are created across the globe, you get to with your children also, right? This is an open invitation, especially all the Hindu youth. Come and look at, come and see why this religion, this way of life meant to support you in your journey through life. And back to my personal experience, my children have been introduced to Hinduism. They have been introduced to the context and the from the various shastras, and I see the change in them. I see how they are standing strong. Is part and parcel of how they are, and that is what come as an experience and an understanding. We are here to stand and support you. We are here as a nation looking to so that as we the knowledge, the people, and the space that is supporting you, you get to travel how this is a blessing for you, how you can create your life. And you can ask, I encourage the parents to come with your children, for the Paramashiva Sena program. In fact, I was sharing with so many people here saying, first order. In ancient times, the Gurukul, they would spend the one to guide and guide them through the journey in who am I, what am I, and how am I going to make things happen. That understanding Guru, and that was such a powerful way. Children went to the Gurukul and how they can make their decisions. Then once 15 and they leave the Gurukul, then they get to experience life, what they have learned and what they have been given as the, and with that they would engage in whether a Kshatriya, a warrior, protect a business person, or whether you become someone who is sharing about religion. So whatever you choose to do used to happen after you have gained the knowledge that. But today the world is built on going to school or getting started in preschool. You're really running to understand how educated, so that you have food, you have shelter. If you don't understand how to live life, then you're not going to really want to take people away from the fear-based to an empowerment-based ecosystem. You have to understand how takes things forward, and that is the fundamental context that you get. Kailasa as a nation is is committed to humanity. We are here to ensure that humanity is empowered. This is something that I will really welcome the youth of the world, college, or whether you're looking started your job, you're just getting married, whatever you are right now in life, attend Paramashivoham, come and see what it means for you, because it will be a new you, powerful you, that is going to contribute to the people around you and make the world. Let us do this together.
Yes, ma'am. And now also, ma'am, is that the generation that we are looking at, and the reason for this is the have been crushed due to hundreds and thousands of years genocide and persecution, because of which our literally crushed into pieces. All the protectors, whether it's the Brahmins and various other communities, Velalars or the Brahmins, were crushed by the Hindu persecution, the genocide impact still leading all the way until now across all the youth. At this point in time, we do not stand up, then the next generation call as Hinduism. While the persecution, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, despite relentless attacks and persecution on the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, this is a beacon of hope. Swamiji stands as a living example of protect our tradition. It is the same way. At one, it was actually during one of the Mughal conquests. I wanted to share this with everyone. At that time, it was during the reign of Aurangzeb, and the Kashi city and Kashi. But the Kashi was actually protected by Naga sannyasis. And what happened was during the Chatur Naga sannyasis, the Naga sadhus, entire year, 8 years, they take weapon, they protect the temples, and 4 years goes for the During this 4-month period in time, they do not, weapons are all stacked together in the akhadas, and not to touch weapons during this period in time. So until then, multiple times to lay waste the entire do it, but he could never do it. What happened was, Chaturmasya period, one traitor from inside information that during this 4-month period, the Nagas touch any weapons. So then what happens is that to go and destroy the Kashi Vishwanath temple. All the Naga sadhus understood that there is temple is going to be destroyed, because they are not going to, because by the time they cannot, and they also have taken a vow. So what they do is protect the Shivalinga, the Kashi Shivalinga, the Jyotirlinga. Sadhus go and take the Shivalinga they protect, and 10 Naga sadhus form around the entire temple. And literally, the entire army of Aurangzeb had to cut through, kill all of these 10,000, that their death is inevitable, knowing the temple is going to be, not knowing whether their future is even going to be, protect the temple. Despite all of this, 10,000 life stood, created a human barrier, cutting through time. It was sword, and cutting 10,000 people was not a joke. Their life bought time for one day, and took Kashi Vishwanath temple and went to the Jala Samadhi. We have Kashi Vishwanath temple with the Jyotirlinga which is there. The Kashi temple was rebuilt, but it is the sacrifice of Nagas who actually are the reason today we have Kashi Vishwanatha, for us to all have darshan. Naga sadhus who took the responsibility. Same the period of the next invasion time. Then the Kumbh Mela was happening during the Akbar's period in time. When the Kumbh Mela was happening, he wanted to actually, he wanted to persecute more and more, and he wanted to mock and disgrace. So what he did was, first he put pilgrim tax. Everyone who had to attend the pilgrimage, attend the event, attend the Kumbh Mela. And on top of it, anyway, our sadhus went ahead and paid. On top was, he made over 1,000 naked young Hindu women Peshwai time on the streets, and all the Naga sannyasis are all completely naked, and they are beyond the body, they are beyond the senses, and so just to disgrace the entire, naked young Hindu women stand on the roads, and to disgrace the Nagas, they made a statement, the 2,000 Nagas who, that they will tie the bells to the, and even if one of the male genital organs behead themselves, and they the entire period, and not a single bell rang. And after the, not a single one of their bells rang, and it was a challenge that was point in time. But it didn't even stop with that. To try and was this Mughal king, he actually sent some of the to go to these Naga sannyasis in their camps and asking them to give them a child, to give them. The Naga sannyasis just rip their male. Here, this is, you ask for a child, you'll have it. Those people taken and ran away. That is the power of. It is time that each and every one of us take up this responsibility. Each and every one of us take the responsibility to stand against, stand as Naga sannyasis, to stand as Naga sadhus. We don't have to go and stand somewhere and kill our point in time, but to stick our head out, to get on, things happen. That is what is needed. Not having our, the way that we have been persecuted, not allowing that to continue and just get destroyed. It is each and every to protect Hinduism, take this oath, to take this responsibility. As tomorrow, there won't be anything for each and any one of us to call as Hinduism. It is our to protect Hinduism. Take this 1 month off between December 10th to January. Future of your generation, for the future. Otherwise, each and every one of us will not have the next generation. So take this responsibility and sign up. Go ahead and sign /US Kumbh to sign up and become. After all that we are doing is spreading peace, love, compassion. This is what we are doing. One of us get to the ground, just like how the Naga sannyas and how Bhagavan, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nityananda Paramashiva, is screaming his lungs out and to this truth, giving his life despite the persecution, giving his life, honoring them. Take this decision for honoring the sacrifice of the great ancient and Swamiji, who is not only giving his entire life, as we are seeing in each and every one of our life, just for us. So take this off to become part of the Hindu Parliament and take the responsibility to become the protectors that is there.
Maharaj, that we are actually the kings and queens of today, ready and are being empowered. We are being take forward the of Hinduism, and I think that's how each and every one of us need to look at it as we are the inspirers, we are the manifestors, and whatever it takes, we in a beautiful way, and like you very rightly shared, we have coexistence, harmony, love, and empowerment. Has stood the test of time from time immemorial. To also invite all the temples, the Hindu, the organizers, every one of you, every organization is in. We are going to co-create the reality that we want for the future Hindus. And that is a commitment that we give as we make this happen.
And all the Hindus, especially the youth, all the Hindu youth, that each and every one of us take the responsibility to protect what rightfully is ours, and not let oppression, genocide, and persecution crush, just like how and the genocide, not letting that happen, and keeping the dharma alive, keeping our tradition alive for the next generation. Is you please take a few moments to sign up, as well as post your questions and clarifications that you require. I'll also be projecting the dates for each and every one of us. So here we're looking at the dates of the Kumbh Mela that is projected for all of us on the screen. And it starts on the 14th of January. That is when the Kumbh Mela itself starts on 14th of January and goes all the way till 26th of February, the 43 days. And we're going to be having the main event in India. It will be on 3rd of February. And in the US, it will be on the 2nd of February. That is when the main Kumbh Mela event, the main Snan, is going to be taking place. And we're going to be personally graced by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism himself, personally blessing each and every one of us. So don't think that this is just an organizing opportunity, that this is just a volunteering opportunity. No, this is neither organizing nor volunteering. You are becoming part of the revival of Kailasa. You are becoming the ancient, enlightened Hindu civilizational nation. You are becoming part of the nation. So go over and register yourself in the link that is projected for all of you. Please take a few moments to do it. Yes, ma'am.
शिवोऽहम् आनन्द परमशिवो ॐ नित्यानन्द ॐ नित्य परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ शिवोऽहम् नित्यानन्द परमशिव ॐ नित्यानन्द शिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द शिवोऽहम् ॐ नन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परम ॐ नित्यानमशिवोऽहम्
Yes, Muktikama, please go ahead. You were sharing.
But I was trying to answer a question that people were asking about what are the various things that will happen. So we will not be calling ourselves as volunteers. We are actually Hindu representatives. We are representing, Hinduism, Sanatana, and we will be taking this forward as the leaders and representatives. So that's one. Going to be taking care of so many things. Each part of reaching out to and welcoming countries, Hindu leaders, temple, all walks of life, and everyone to come and be a part of this event, because we come together to host the event and to enjoy the benefit and the fruit of it, to be Hindu. And this is what we're looking to do. Also learn how to cook sattvic food, enjoy sattvic food, being part of the ecosystem. The deities, you get to understand what role the deities are in our lives, in our journeys. So you get to take care of them. You get to prepare so many things that are needed as see, the Kumbh Mela has so many different facets to it. The fire ritual or the homa, whether it is preparing for the pujas or the ritual, the sacred bathing ritual for the deities, whether it is knowing how to prepare, people will need to understand the depths of Hinduism and cultural movement, the cultural events that are going to happen, helping with setting up the pictures. There is so much that is coming up, and together as a Hindu team, all the things that will happen. When you come, you will understand it is true, that will fulfill you as to your life.
Yes, ma'am. And also, each and every one of you, please make sure that you and become part of the Rajya Sabha of Kailasa. Become part of this history in making. So take this opportunity and make sure that you sign up. We'll also be continuously available throughout the time and help you with registering and help revival. So with that, we'd like to thank each and every one of you for joining the Darshan of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nityananda Paramashivam. Please sit straight with your head. And as we prepare to receive the darshan of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan,
with the divine with your eyes closed is meditation. Connecting eyes open is darshan. Come, let us all to darshan slowly, very slowly.
மன்னாதி பூதமோடு விண்ணாதி அண்டம் நீ மதியும் நீ ரவியும் நீ பூதளமிரண்டேழும் நீ பெண்ணும் நீ யானும் நீ பல்லுயிர்க்குயிரும் நீயே வேதாதி வேதம் நீ பெற்ற தாய் தந்தை நீயே பொன்னும் நீ பொருளும் நீ இருளும் நீ ஒளி குரு நீ புகழோடா கிரகங்கள் புவனங்கள் பெற்றவளும் நீ என்னறிய பரி என் குறைகள் யார் குறைப்பே குன்றம் போல் நின்றவா நித்யானந்த தேவ தீர்க்கும் தூயவா குன்றம் போல் நின்றவா நித்ய மானாட மழுவாட மதியாட புனலாட மானாட நூலாட மறைய பிரம்மனாட ஓநாட வானுல குஞ்சர முகத்தனாட புலி உடையாட குழந்தை முருகேசனாட ஞான சம்பந்தரோடு இந்திரர் 18 நரை தும்பையருமாட பெண்களாட இது வேளை விருதோடி ஆடி வருவாய் ஆனந்த தேவனே நித்யானந்த தேவா ஆடி வரும் தேவனே நித்யானந்த தேவா கடலென்ற புவி மீதில் அலையென்ற வாழ்வை நம்பி காத்தென்ற மூவா கட்டுண்டு நித்தம் நித்தம் இந்த கும்பிக்கு உணவென்ற இறை தேடி ஓயாம உண்டுண்டுறங்குவதை கண்டதே அல்ல கடை நின்று ஏனென்று கேளாதிருப்பதோ இன்னலை தீர்க்கவே இன்முகம் காட்டிவாயினியனே இன்னலை தீர்க்கவே இன்முகம் காட்டிவா மாரணம் தம்பனம் வசியமல்ல நம் பரகாய பிரவேசம் அதுவல்ல ஜாலமல்ல குண்டுகள் விலகும் மொழியும் மந்திரமல்ல ஆகாய குளிகை அல்ல இன்ற வாதமோடிகள் அல்ல அரிய மோகனம் கும்பமுனி மச்சமுனி சட்டமுனிப்பாணியும் போராக்கர் வழி கூறிடும் வைத்தியமல்ல விட்டு நீங்காது நிலை நிற்கவே புகழ வருவார் மனதில் நீங்காது நின்றிடும் நேசரே நித்யானந்தரேவா நீங்காது நின்றிடும் நேசரேவா ஆயிரம் சொல்லியும் செவியென்ன மந்தமுண்டு அறியாத பிள்ளையை பெற்ற பின்னோக்காத பிடித்த பின் தளராத நெஞ்சமுண்டோ அருமுகன் இரு பிள்ளை இல்லையோ தந்தை நீ
as the ultimate manifestation of Paramashiva's Nritta Murthy, Chandagandava Murthy, Sandhya Nritta Murthy, Bhujangatrasa Murthy, Bhujangamur. I bless you all with Parama. All the Parama one participants, you will all Yoga Spurana, intense in you, tatas, tatas, Puham program, level 2 participants, I bless you all with Ashtanga Yoga Anubhav, Dhyana and Samadhi into Chitjada Grandhi Vedana process, you will and Samadhi. All the participants, all 3 participants and all of you listen. Manifest intense Chit Jada Grandhi Vedana in you all. You will experience the ultimate.
எழில் பெரிய அமைத்தடி என் குறைகள் தீர்த்தல் பெரிது என் குற்றம் போக்கி என்ன வினை செய்தேன் என்றழுவேனோ மூட அறிவு கழுவேனோ மூழும் என்றழுவேனோ நுந்தழுவேனோ உன்னை நுந்தழுவேனோ தவம் என்ன என் தையலார் கழுவேனோ மெய் வளர்க்கு அழுவேனோ இன்னும் என் அழுவேனோ எல்லாம் உரைக்க வருவார் பருக்கும் மாறாத மாயனே நித்யானந்தனே மானிட பிறப்பருக்கும் மாறாத மாயனே இது பூ பிஞ்சருத்தனோ கண்ணியர்கள் பழி கொண்டே என்று பொருள் பறித்தே வயிறு எரித்தேனோ கிளை தாயாருடன் தந்த பொருள் இல்லை என்றேனோ மூளை களவு செய்தேனோ தவசிகளை ஏற்றினேனோ வாயாரப்பை சொல்லி வீண் பொருள் பறித்தேனோ வடவு போல பிறரை அந்த பின் என் செய்தனோ என்றே பெயர் எடுத்தேனோ எல்லாம் பொறுத்தருள்வாய் இன்முகநேயனே நித்யானந்தனே உமையின் சீலனே இன்முகநேயனே நித்ய தாயாரிருந்தே தன் பிறவி உறவு கோடி தனமலை குவித்தென்ன கணியை ஆண்டும் என்ன என்ன குருவாயிருந்தென்ன சீடர்கள் இருந்தும் சித்துகள் பலவும் கத்தென்ன நித்தமும் நதிகளெல்லாம் பலன் யமன் ஓலையை தடுக்குமோ உறவென்றுதானே உன்னிரு பாதம் பிடித்தே யார் மீது உன் மனம் இருந்தாலும் போதுமே உன் கடை கண்பார் அருள்கின்ற நித்யதேவா உன் மீது நின்றிட அருள்கின்ற நித்யதேவா
Today, as we witness Bhagavan, Nataraja, Bhagavan Sada, Nritta, Murthy manifesting in their very own embodied form, that is all of you through the different social media platforms through which you your internet, but also through the internet. The YouTube. You can head to Kailasa's SPH Nitya, like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and head to the live video. You can post all your prayers and boon requests and receive them from the chat section in YouTube. The next platform is, make sure you follow Swamiji's official Twitter handle, which is follow this page and go to the topmost pinned tweet and post whatever prayers, boons, blessings you want to request from Swamiji, and Swamiji himself will be blessing you. Is Instagram. You can head to Kailasa's SPH Nitya. There, you can click on the profile photo, which will under the live video in the comment section. You can post your deepest of yearnings and your gratitude requests in the comment section and receive blessings from Swamiji for any issues you may be facing. And additionally, make sure you follow the Instagram handle to receive the e-murtis, the photographs of Swamiji being posted here, and you can share that so they can have a glimpse of Swamiji and be blessed as well. Make sure you follow Swamiji's official Facebook page, which is and Parameshwaram. Like this page and follow it, as you can and updates of Kailasa. So give a like and go to the now post your prayer as comments, and Swamiji will be blessing you. And now the result enter into Kailasa. November 16th marks the UN Tolerance, a day dedicated to fostering respect and understanding religions and social. The world grows more interconnected. This day serves as a reminder of differences and promoting peaceful coexistence. And this year emphasize the need for education and dialogue to combat with a focus on creating inclusive societies. Kailasa, under the guidance of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Swamiji, that every living being, every human or animal should be treated with the highest of the ultimate consciousness, Paramashiva. Amendment ensures that all life is sacred, advocating for a compassionate and harmonious are central tenets. And today is run the following international actions in order to priority to Kailasa's there are options available for you, so you can always /Hindu-works and please cast your vote over there, which you can go ahead and post. So the options are support Kailasa's initiative, integrate Kailasa's spiritual teachings into humanitarian efforts of Kailasa's teachings on life and consciousness. Whichever options you to, please cast your vote at kailasa.org and please cast your vote over there. Additionally, is voting topics, you can head to kailasa.org/Hindu for the previous 7 days as well. And with that, we would like to thank each and every one of you for joining us today. Continue to receive the darshan of Bhagavan, Sada, his very own embodied form, the Supreme Form.
शिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्या परमशिवोऽहम् आनन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द ॐ नित्या परमशिवोऽहम् आनन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम्
Viewers of the live and all the 3 participants who are seated with us and joined on the Zoom rooms. So a few minutes now to explore about the intelligence that has been combined with the and brought to you through Kailasa. Kailasa now beautiful way for you to interact and have sorry for the technical glitch. Kailasa now for you to integrate artificial intelligence into your life, direct version of bringing Swamiji as your personalized Atma Guru. And that is Enlighten AI is an application that you can download and have that direct connection with Swamiji, whether it is attending the programs and being happening in Kailasa or and all of the various having a guided practice of those various components. You will be able to do that through the Enlighten AI and all 10,000 videos that have been and many more that have been coming. All of that is now integrated into Enlighten AI. Have a curated list of various in the various different classifications, for example, health, wealth, relationship, ultimately all of the satsangs that Swamiji has given have been classified. You will be able to get an answer to any of your problems. And ultimately also integrated just a click away throughout the interface of Nritta, which is the world's first spiritual AI, has been the personalized guidance directly from Swamiji himself. And on the 40 years of the teachings of Supreme Founder of Hinduism and traditions of Hinduism, as in the web portal at ask.nityananda.ai, you to be able to gain access not just to Ask Nityananda, 40 other models that you will be able to interact traditions of Hinduism, and also to have to Ask Nityananda, we have integrated Ask Nityananda into. You can now have Ask Nityananda as a pinned chat in your WhatsApp. Start chatting with Swamiji at any time throughout the day. Note the number down and start using Ask Nityananda on.
Now we're going to see how you can start using the Enlighten AI to become a citizen of Kailasa. And there are multiple ways how you can do through the portal. You can also become e-citizen through the WhatsApp. Do that within the Enlighten AI application as user friendly and very easy to do. And now we're going to see how actually we can start. So once you to download it, you'll go to the type Enlighten, and one of the first search results you will see app with Kailasa logo there, also Kailasa emblem. And install the application. So currently Android users, and soon will be also made available for the well. And just a quick note that if you have already been using which you would have installed prior to Deepavali 2024, delete that application and install the new updated version. And as Maharaj just shared, Ask Nityananda, literally Bhagavan's reaching to you through the artificial intelligence.
So and install this application if you have an Android device and start. And if you're already using Enlighten AI and Ask Nityananda and family and in all of the social media platforms that you can enrich the entire world to also get access to the application that you can download and install to bring that. Let us continue to enjoy the powerful darshan of the Bhagavan Nritta Murthy through the supreme fount of Hinduism. Thank you all.
Nityanandam of the Paramashivoham, we offer puja where we mirror neurological activity of the Nityananda Paramashivam, who is the ultimate manifestation of Paramashiva. Om Sahasradala Pankaje Rabham Varagandha Pushpambaram Prasanna Vadarupinam Smare Chirasiham Purvam Kurum Atadhupaha Om Dhurasi Dhurvadhurvan Osman Dhurvaditam Dhurvayam Vayam Dhurvamasvam Deva Pridamam Jashtadamam Vannitamam Devautamam Trigum Hasvamakva Mitrasya Tva Chakru Samvikta Matva Higam Shishum Swarupaya Bhagavate Shivaya Namaha धूपमाग्रापयामि अथ दीपः ॐ स्वजातवेदो पशुगुश्चमह्यमावह जीवनं च दिशो दिशा मानो हि कुम्भश्वं पुरुषं जगत् अभिद्रदग्न आगहि श्रिया मा परिपादय देवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिवाय नमः दीपं सन्दर्शयामि अथ नैवेद्यम् ॐ मधुवातारते सिन्धवः माषधीः मधुरक्तमुदोषसि मधुमर्प मधुद्योरस्तु नः वनस्पतिर्मधुभागुम् अस्तु सूर्यः वन्तु नः मधु 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 देवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्द नैवेद्यं निवेदयामि नैवेद्यानन्तरमाचमनं नीराजनम् ॐ आङ्ग्रहण्येश्च जनतागुं द्वादशारत्नीरशना भवति द्वादश मासा संवत्सरमेवावरुण्ढे मौञ्जी भवति ऊर्जमेवाव नक्षत्रं भवति चित्रं वा एतत् गौरं करुणावतारं जगेन्द्रहारं सदा वसन्तं भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि भवं भवानी सहितं श्री सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्या कर्पूर नीराजनं सन्दर्शयामि दृशावताराय ज्योतिस्तम्भस्विलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय ज्ञानप्रदाताय रूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय प्रकृतिरूपाय परमशिवशक्तिस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलास नित्यानन्दाय शूलहस्ताय कालकालस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यदेवाय सकृत्पूर्णत्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय मङ्गलम् सर्वाभयविनाशकारूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय पट्टाभिषिक्ताय राजसन्न्यासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलमैकपत्याय च श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय मङ्गलं कल्पवृक्षाय परमशिवाय श्रीनित्यानन्देश्वराय मङ्गलम् मङ्गलं कामदायिन्ये सर्वमङ्गलदात्री नित्यमङ्गलं
मोक्षमूलाय मङ्गलम् परमावताराय मङ्गलम् हरिः ओम् तत्सत् सर्वं भगवच्छ्रीनित्यानन्दमस्तु ॐ नित्य
நான் நான் என்கின்ற உணர்கின்ற தன்மை நம்ம எல்லாருக்கும் தெரியும். படர்க்கை மூன்றை பற்றியும் ஆங்கிலத்தில் சொல்லணும்னா ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பர்சன், செகண்ட் பர்சன், தேர்ட் பர்சன். தமிழ்ல தன்மை. தன்மையாக எப்போதும் விளங்கிக் கொண்டிருக்கிற மூலம் எது என்று ஆழ்ந்து தேடுங்கள். இந்த உணர்வு எங்கிருந்து நான் என்கின்ற தன்மையின் தான் என்கின்ற பரம தன்மை உங்களுக்குள் தாண்டவம் செய். நான் ஆர் என்று தேட தானே ஆகிய உங்கள் தன்மைக்குள் தன்மைக்குள் இருக்கும் தன் வாழ்வின் முதல் பொருளாக சிவபரம்பொருள் அதை அனுபூதியாய் காண்பீர்கள். ஆழ்ந்து கேளுங்கள். நான் என்கின்ற தன்மை உணர்வு விளைவதற்கு முன்பாக அதன் மூலம் தானாகிய பரமசிவ பரம்பொருள் தானாகிய பரமசிவ பரம்பொருளின் தன்மை நீங்கள் நான் நான் என்கின்ற உங்கள் தன்மையை உணரத் துவங்கு. பரமசிவ பரம்பொருளின் தன்மை விளக்கத்தில் உங்களுடைய தனித்தன்மையான அறிவு. அதனால் தேடுங்கள், உங்கள் தன்மை தேடுங்கள். பிரபஞ்சத்தின் ஆதி மூலமான பரம்பொருள் தானாய் திருநடம் செய்ய தாண்டவம் காண்பீர்கள். கேளுங்கள். நான் தன்மை உணர்வின் மூலத்தை தேடும் பொழுது பரமசிவ பரம்பொருள் பிரபஞ்சத்தின் மூலம் தாண்டவம் செய்வதை அனுபூதியாய் காண்பி. நான் யாரென்று தேட தன்மய பரம்பொருளின் ஆனந்த தாண்ட ஓ ஓ
शम्भो शम्भो हर 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 शङ्कर शङ्कर गिरीशा नरेशा महेशा बिलेशा ईश शम्भो गायक गीता पधान पद्य विभो साम्ब मे तव चरणयुगम् हा हा हू हू मुकसुर गायक गीता शिव शम्भो शङ्कर शरणं मे तव चरणयुगम् हा हा पधान पद्य विभो हा हा हू हू मुकसुर गायक गीता शिव शम्भो शङ्कर शरणं मे तव चरणयुगम् साम्ब मे तव चरणयुगम् हर हर शङ्कर शिव शिव शङ्कर हर हर शङ्कर शिव शिव शङ्कर हर हर शङ्कर शिव शिव शङ्कर हर हर शङ्कर शिव शङ्कर शम्भो शङ्कर शम्भो शङ्कर शम्भो शङ्कर शम्भो शङ्कर शिव शिव शङ्कर शिव शिव शङ्कर नित्य शङ्कर नित्य शङ्कर नित्य शङ्कर नित्य शङ्कर नित्य शङ्कर नित्य शङ्कर
नित्यानन्दाय नमः गुरुवे गुरुवे चरणं 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 नित्यानन्द नित्यानन्द श्री वेङ्कटेश नित्यानन्द अरुणगिरीश्वर नित्यानन्द 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 नित्यनिधीश्वर नित्यानन्द नित्यानन्द सद्गुरु नित्यानन्द श्रीमातृरूपेण महादेवी नित्यानन्द 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 अर्धनारी नित्यानन्द 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 नित्य सद्गुरु नित्यानन्द करुणामयमूर्ति कमलालय कीर्ति नित्यानन्द 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 आत्मालय नित्यानन्द 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 नित्य सद्गुरु हरिहर सागर नित्यानन्द अमृत शेखर नित्यानन्द त्रिगुणातीता नित्यानन्द नित्यानन्द ईश्वर नित्यानन्द नित्य सद्गुरु नित्यानन्द पूरणका आगमदानना पूरणकारण आग चतुर्वेद सर्वसंरक्षक सन्मार्गनायक महाबान्धरूपेण नित्यानन्द 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 त्यागराजशा नित्यानन्द ईश्वर नित्यानन्द योग
त्रिलोचनाय भस्मेश्वराय नागेन्द्रहाराय त्रिलोचनाय भस्मेश्वराय नित्याय शुद्धाय देवैनकाराय नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय नमः मन्दाकिनी सलिल चन्द्रेश्वर प्रमथनाथ महेश्वराय मन्दाकिनी चर्चिताय नन्दीश्वर प्रमथनाथ पुष्पबाहु पुष्पसुपूजिताय तस्मै शिवाय नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय वदनारविन्दोद्भरनाशकाय श्रीनीलकण्ठाय वृषध्वजाय नमः शिवाय तस्मै शिकाराय नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय वसिष्ठकुम्भोद्भवगौतमार्य मुनीन्द्रदेवराय वसिष्ठकुम्भोद्भवगौतमार्य वार्चितशेखराय चन्द्रकवैश्वर तस्मै वकाराय नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय रूपाय जडधराय यक्षस्वरूपाय जडधराय व्यसनतनय पीनाकहस्ताय सव्याय देवाय देवाय दिगम्बराय तस्मै यकाराय नमः शिवाय 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 पञ्चा यः पडे शिवसन्निध शिवलोकमवाप्नोति शिवमोदते शिवेन मोदते
मम मम रात्रिं जगदादिस्त्वम् अन्तस्त्वं मम सङ्घर्षत्वं पूर्णत्वं आकाशत्वं नित्यानन्द स्वं नित्यानन्दा मम सर्वस्वम् जीवन का लक्ष्य तू ही बन जा आया मैं ना फंसूं एक तेरी करुणा है अपार तुझ पे प्रेम का अभिषेक सदैव कर तेरे रूप रूप है अनेक तेरी करुणा है अपार अभिषेक सदैव करे संसार सरी रे 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 गा 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 म गा म गा म पा सा 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 सरी रे 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 नि सा नि सा नि सरी नि सा द नि सा म प द नि नि द द प प म म माता जनको अपने रात्रिं दिवसत्वं कालं अन्तस्त्वं हे जगत्कारण पूर्णत्वं हे फलप्रदाता मम भूमे नित्यानन्दा मम सर्व नित्यानन्दा मम सर्वस्वम् सकल जग दुख दैत्य संहार तुझे दोटों के न उनकी आचरण सहन करेंगे तू अपनी जन्म का शरण में आए हम साथ तेरे हैं माता जनकोपित्वं जनकोपित्वं मम माता नित्यानन्दा मम नित्यानन्दा मम सर्वस्वम् मम मम सर्वस्वम् मम सर्वस्वम्
ईश्वरा हरि ईश्वरा नित्येश्वरा ईश्वरा मंगलदायक गौरीनंद नित्येश्वरा ईश्वरा नित्य हरि नित्येश मुक्ति प्रदायक विघ्न विनायक नित्य पुरीश नित्य हरि नित्येश्वर नित्येश्वरा हरि नित्ये गंगाधर हरा हे जय जगदीश्वरा नित्यपुरीश नित्येश्वरा हरि नित्ये नित्येश्वरा ईश्वरा श्री शैलेश्वरा शंभो शंकर नित्येश्वरा हरीश्वरा नित्ये हरि नित्येश्वरा हर
नित्ये हरि नित्येश्वरा ईश्वरा हरि नित्ये अभयप्रदायक भक्त उदाहरणा नित्यपुरीश नित्येश्वर नित्येश्वरा ईश्वरा हरि नित्ये बंसीधर हरा श्याम सुंदर नित्यपुरीश नित्ये हरि नित्येश्वरा ईश्वरा हरि नित्येश्वरा हे मधुसूदना मंगल पावना नित्य ईश्वरा हरि नित्येश्वरा नित्येश्वरा हरि ईश्वरा नर्दन मनोहर करुणासागर नित्यपुरीश नित्येश्वरा हरि नित्ये नित्येश्वरा ईश्वरा कृष्ण जनार्दन परमदयाग नित्येश्वरा ईश्वरा नित्ये हरि नित्येश्वर सत्य सनातना नित्य निरंजन नित्यपुरीश नित्येश्वरा ईश्वरा ईश्वरा हरि नित्ये चंद्रकलाधरा गौर परम कृपाकरा नित्यपुरीश नित्येश्वरा हरि नित्ये नित्येश्वरा ईश्वरा गोपी मनोहर हरि नारायण नित्येश्वरा हरि नित्ये नित्येश्वरा नित्येश्वरा जना पाप संहारक पतित पुरीश नित्येश्वरा ईश्वरा नित्ये नित्ये चंद्रशेखरा पन्नगभूषण नित्यपुरीश नित्येश्वर नित्ये नित्येश्वरा ईश्वरा माता पिता गुरु देव महेश्वरा नित्यपुरीश नित्ये हरि नित्ये नित्येश्वरा 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 हरेश्वरा नित्ये हरि नित्येश्वरा नित्येश्वरा ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅದು ಬಾಳ್ದ್ರೇನೆ ದೈವತ್ವವನ್ನು ಅನುಭವಿ ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮ ಬಾಳು ಬಾಳಿ ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅದು ಬಾಳ್ದ್ರೇನೆ ಶಕ್ತಿಯೆಲ್ಲ ಕೊಡುತ್ತದೆ ಜ್ಞಾನ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೊಡುತ್ತದೆ ಜ್ಞಾನೋದಯವಾಗುತ್ತದೆ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಎಲ್ಲವೂ ನಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ವೇದಶಾಸ್ತ್ರವು ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಹೇಳಿದ ಸೂತ್ರವು ಅದು ಎಲ್ಲ ಶಾಸ್ತ್ರವು
ಹಾಡೋಣ ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆಯ ಮಾಡೋಣ ನಿತ್ಯನ ಪಾದರೋಣ ಭಕ್ತಿಯಿಂದ ಹಾಡೋಣ ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆಯ ಮಾಡೋಣ ನಿತ್ಯನ ಪಾದಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಧ್ಯಾನವನ್ನು ಮಾಡೋಣ ಶರೀರ ಮನ ಶುದ್ಧಿ ಮಾಡೋಣ ತತ್ವದೊಡನೆ ಸೇರೋಣ ಧ್ಯಾನವನ್ನು ಮಾಡೋಣ ಶರೀರ ಮನ ಶುದ್ಧಿ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಶುದ್ಧಿ ಸೇರೋಣ ಶಕ್ತಿಯೆಲ್ಲ ಕೂಡುತ್ತದೆ ಜ್ಞಾನೋದಯ ಕೂಡುತ್ತದೆ ಜ್ಞಾನೋದಯವಾಗುತ್ತದೆ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಹೇಳ್ತವು ನಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ವೇದಶಾಸ್ತ್ರವು ಅದು ಎಲ್ಲವೂ ನಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ವೇದಶಾಸ್ತ್ರ ಗಾಳಿಯಿಂದ ಬೀಸುತ್ತ ಮೈಯೆಲ್ಲ ಜುಮಾಣಿಸುತ್ತ ಕೊಂದಲೆಯ ಓಡುತ್ತ ಮೃಗಾಳಿಯಿಂದ ಬೀಸುತ್ತ ಮೈಯೆಲ್ಲ ಬಯಸಿದರೆ ಸೇರದೆಯೇ ಓಡುತ್ತ ಕೈಗಳನ್ನು ತರ ಹೃದಯದ ಒಳಗಿಂದ ತುಂಬಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಆನಂದ ಕರುಣೆಯಿಂದ ತುಂಬುತ್ತ ಹೃದಯದ ಒಳಗಿಂದ ಶಕ್ತಿಯೆಲ್ಲ ಕೂಡುತ್ತದೆ ಜ್ಞಾನೋದಯವಾಗುತ್ತದೆ ಶಕ್ತಿಯವಾಗುತ್ತದೆ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಹೇಳಿದ ಸೂತ್ರವು ಅದು ಎಲ್ಲವೂ ನಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಹೇಳಿದ ಸೂತ್ರವು ಅದು ಎಲ್ಲ ಶಾಸ್ತ್ರವು ಸ್ವರ್ಗಲೋಕವೆಂಬುದು ನರಗಲೋಕವೆಂಬುದು ಅರ್ಥವಾಗಿ ಹುಡುಗುವುದು ಸ್ವರ್ಗಲೋಕವೆಂಬುದು ನರಗ ಆಚೆ ಇರುವುದೆಂದು ವ್ಯರ್ಥವಾಗಿ ಹುಡುಗುವುದು ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ತೋರಿಸುವುದು ಯೋಚನೆಯ ಹೋಗಿ ಮನ ಸ್ವರ್ಗವನ್ನೇ ಕಾಣು
श्रीकैलासो श्यामला पीठारूढ श्रीमीनाक्षि सुन्दरेश्वर परशिवपुत्र रत्न कुमार अवतार श्रीपार्वती स्तन्यपान विश्रुत सकल निगमागमसारभू प्रवक्त्रे श्रीमत्परमशिव करुणा समधिगत मुक्तामय च गीयमान छत्र चामर श्रीचिह्नकाः वल्यलङ्कृत ज्ञान विज्ञान चक्रजन संघ सद्यो निर्वाण दीक्षा व्यय विश्राण जीमूत परमत कलभ केसरी स्थापनाचार्य श्रीराजाधिराज गुरु क्षपण शाक्यादि महान्धकार निवारण ज्ञान भानर्हार्ह ध्वजोच्छेदन पूर्वक श्री शैव समय कर्त्रे सर्वज्ञ पीठारूढ़ श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक माणिक्यवाचक स्वामिनाम् अवतार ज्ञान संबंध स्वामी पुनरुद्धृत पीठ त्रिनवत्युत्तर द्विशततम अरुणगिरि योगीश्वर परंपरा चल सर्वज्ञ पीठ गुरु महासन्निधान परागत कांची कैलास सर्वज्ञ पीठ त्रयतम गुरु महासन्निधानोत्सव नित्य मंगल नित्य कल्याण नित्य रजित परंपरागत आदि कैलास नित्य महासंस्थान महासिंहासन पीठकर्तः समुद्भूत वैवस्वत मनु इक्ष्वाकु हरिश्चंद्र भगीरथ श्री इत्यादि अनवच्छिन्न सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ती पर चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी षष्टि संप्रदाय प्रवर्तक मनुधर्म शासन सर्वज्ञ पीठ सुरांगी साम्राज्य चूड़ामणे साक्षात् श्री परमशिव कपिल महागुरु पुनरुद्धृत महानि अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामंडले श्री परमशिव सिंह समस्त गणनायक श्री महागणपति समारंभ पीठाधीश्वर गुरु परंपरा पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्रतम श्री अटल पीठाधीश्वर धर्म वर्णपीठ त्रयोविंश गुरु महासन्यास परंपरागत आदिपीठ सर्व श्री कैलास पुनरुद्धारक आचार्य श्रीमत्परमहंस वर्य सच्चिदानंद प्रणव स्वरूप ब्रह्मनिष्ठ श्रीमज्जगद्गुरु भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव श्री परमाचार्य स्वामी परिपाल्य च अस्मान् विज्ञान वितरणेन जय जय
शिवोऽहम् नन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्या परमशिवोऽहम् शिवोऽहम् आनन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्या परमशिवोऽहम् शिवोऽहम् ज्ञानन्द परमशिवो ॐ Our biology with Paramashiva's biology, macrocosm we carry became microcosm. Let the microcosm one with macrocosm of Paramashiva. Our organism became one with Paramashiva's organism. Paramashiva's organism became one with our organism. Us become living stretch, experience of all of us. With intensely. Paramashivoham. Shivoham Ananda Paramashivoham Nityananda Nitya Paramashivoham